Loni Lueke, the German Realtor, is back with me. She's also with the Virtual Realty Group, and so it's always good to see you. Yes. So we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to start with a little bit of the numbers, and that is specifically tell us how you are seeing local numbers as they relate to national numbers.
That's a good question. So, what I just heard, and I have to admit that I'm not sure if it's really national or our numbers because I checked everything. But the pending sales are up 4.5%. The immediate sales price are up 8%.
Wow.
And then, interesting, the listings are down 7.5%,
Right.
and the inventory down 24%.
Yes.
So it's really amazing.
Yes, as we've said so many times, inventory. But something you talked about before we started filming, and this is really interesting. I love this story. You just had somebody contact you from Germany.
Exactly.
Because you are the German Realtor, and tell us what happened there.
So first I have to say I had a few setbacks last week because of the COVID, that people just canceled and have to step back and all this. So I said, it's a good time to go on vacation. For the last 3 days, I get one lead after another, and just when I was on my way here, I got a call from Germany, a lady from Germany, married with an American, and they know American. They are thinking about coming back to the United States, want to go anywhere where it's warm, and of course, first thing was Florida. Then she scrolled through the internet, came to my website, the German Realtor, and called me and said first she was interested because I'm German and she knows that I moved here.
Yeah.
And then what was very interesting for me, she found my explanation about Bluffton so interesting that she said she's more interested in getting more to know about Bluffton than Hilton.
So very exciting.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So
and I could speak German. So es war so wunderbar, mal endlich wieder Deutsch zu sprechen, weil das so viel einfacher ist als Englisch.
Wow.
Yeah.
What she said. Okay, so but let's talk about that, because that was the next thing we're going to talk about. It is obviously very diverse in this area. So many little different pockets to see. And so she obviously fell in love with Bluffton. What else are you seeing about people and where they're looking to go right now?
It's really these two places, Hilton Head Island for condos, second home, vacation homes, and Bluffton, where people really would like to live.
Okay.
And so, as you know, I love both places. Right now I'm on vacation on the South Beach. Wonderful.
You're on vacation, but you're still taking calls, so she's always working.
Can't help it.
I know.
I love what I'm doing.
Yes. Yeah. So, but that's really interesting. And Bluffton, as we've talked about so often, the two of us, and even moving into Hardyville, it's an area right now that's continuing to grow and continuing to offer a lot for families and people moving there. Tell us a little bit about that.
So one thing I discovered, so Bluffton is extremely diverse. So when you, for example, take Berkeley Hall, which is my favorite gated community, it's so beautiful. Yeah. And then you see All Joy, what is really upcoming, and I think in a few years it will be a second Myrtle Island. So it's just that you have extreme diversity of homes where to live. And what I'm watching right now is a Buckwalter area where the new Culinary Institute will be built, and with the new restaurants, with the new Washington Square that will be built. So it's just really interesting to see
really
what's
interesting,
going on
and there's
there.
going to be lots of things within walking distance of, and that's what people are looking for, I think.
And this Buckwalter area that is so close on the way to Savannah, on the way to Beaufort. So it's growing together.
Yeah, well, it's always good to see you. Thank you for being with us and sharing all of your insights, Loni. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you so much.